Oregon woman says a misunderstanding is keeping her in a jail cell this morning, thousands of miles from home. Stacey Addison is caught up in a drug trafficking case in East Timor, that's in Southeast Asia. It all stems from a cab ride with a total stranger. John Blackstone sat down with Addison's mom, who says her mission is to bring her daughter back home.
Stacey Addison was on an adventure she'd planned for 2 years, a trip alone around the world, from Antarctica to Central America to Asia. Back home in Klamath Falls, Oregon, her mother, Bernadette Caro, collected the postcards.
Absolutely stunning scenery and lots of penguins, whales, seals. Amazing trip.
Stacey loves animals. She's a veterinarian, and her goal was to see wildlife wherever she traveled.
She's just the most responsible person, I've ever met, and never, ever, ever any sort of problem, trouble, in her life.
But now Stacey is in trouble and in prison on the island nation of East Timor. In early September, she crossed the border from Indonesia, sharing a taxi with another traveler.
The other passenger said he wanted to pick up a package at DHL, and when he came out, the police swarmed it, and she was terrified.
She didn't know the other passenger, never met him?
No, complete stranger, except they shared this vehicle, this taxi.
Stacey spent the next 4 nights in jail. Officials released her but took her passport. She could not leave the country, but she could reach people back home on Skype.
The police searched me, they tested my urine, everything was negative, so I thought, okay, I haven't done anything, it should be okay, but it's not.
She was that hopeful that she was going to, be able to come home.
East Timor gained its independence only in 2002. Its justice system is still in development. Without explanation, on October 28th, Stacey was arrested again. She has been in prison ever since.
Our understanding is that Dr. Addison is currently being detained as a witness to a crime.
To think that she's in a cell, locked up, 18 hours a day, it breaks my heart to think of it.
Stacey's mother spends most of her days working for her daughter's freedom.
I'm trying to write everybody I can. I'll write, write the Pope, Bill Clinton, I wrote. Someone's got to be out there that can resolve this.
Stacey has a local lawyer, and American embassy officials visit her regularly, but have little information about her case.
I just want my daughter to be free to come home.
November 5th was Stacey's 41st birthday. In a note to her mother, she said fellow prisoners helped her mark the day.
They said they didn't have anything to give her, but they would pray for her to be able to come back to America.
That would answer a mother's prayers as well. For CBS This Morning, John Blackstone, Klamath Falls, Oregon.
She said it is really a nightmare scenario. Yeah, that's one of those stories where you're glad you have an advocate who's speaking out for you, because something is going to happen because of that story.
Yeah. It's scary.
It's one of those things that makes no sense.
Yeah.